Yeah, we're getting a spinning of death saying that.
You're
Yeah, we're
live. Okay.
Okay.
See, did that actually work?
I believe it did.
All right.
Well, look at that.
We have a thing.
So it looks like we're live. 8 seconds, 9 seconds. Holy cow, we actually have. All right. Kat, you'll have to tell us if you actually can hear us, if you can see us, if we have hella lag on the webcam.
We probably have hella lag on webcam. I think that I think we'll have to wait and see what it looks like. But everything's bright, so okay. David says he can see and hear us. Excellent.
Excellent. Thank you so much, David.
Good. Thank you, Evan. Thank you, David. We appreciate you guys hanging out and helping us with the sound check. Hey, Joel.
Hi, Joel.
Wonderful.
We have to introduce ourselves.
We are the three moms of the apocalypse.
Yes.
We are.
Who came up with that name?
Ian.
Was that Ian's fault?
Yes, that's Ian's fault.
That's Ian's fault.
That's Ian's fault. We'll blame it on Ian.
It's Ian's fault.
But the reason that this is the broadcast and not the three moms of the apocalypse is because we eventually will have other women on here and they might not be moms.
That's true. That's true. It's the broadcast.
Broadcast. Broad in a very broad sense. We'll have a broad series of topics and broads with a bunch of broads.
We're a bunch of broads. We're just a bunch of broads.
We're
a bunch of broads. We're talking about broad things. You know. And I think the reason we decided to start this is because we keep breaking Jim and Ian on the regular live stream.
Yeah.
And there's so many things we start to talk about and they turn plaid. So
and while that's a wonderful color for Ian, I worry about his ability to breathe.
Yes,
Yeah.
there are definitely times when
and at times Jim in his lovely Southern gentleman ways just does not quite know how to deal with us.
Yes.
So we've been spun off.
We have.
So we have.
and there's
Spun off and
been
spun up. And
there's been in the chat they have wanted to see us, not
Yes.
just hear us.
Mm-hmm.
So this was about being both seen and heard.
seen and heard.
Seen and heard,
Yes.
as opposed to drive-by drops of comments, which is my usual mode.
Right.
So
Which is fun and, off-color commentary from the side.
we should warn you that this will never likely be a safe for work broadcast.
Yes.
Not safe for kids.
No kids. No
Yeah. Do not let your kids, do not let your husbands, do not let your
well, I mean, just expect.
Actually, no, maybe let your husbands because
Well, I would very much just like to point out that we are women and we speak our minds about a variety of different things. And my filter fell out at 50 and I'm almost 60. So I have and too many years in the theater. So I will very often say things that most people will find like, oh my God, I can't believe she said that. So.
But you will likely learn something.
Oh yeah, you'll learn something. That's
Yes.
for sure. So.
And people underestimate me because they don't expect me to say the
No
things. There's something
idea.
about this face does not look like.
So she's so good at formal. She's so good at formal. And then it's like, what the hell did that woman just say? So,
I also have formal comedic training.
yes, you do. I don't, but I think it's
It
just
comes
natural. It
natural.
comes with the hair. So, and it's just like, that's the way it is. So,
Methel Erman will definitely be making the occasional guest appearance.
yes, she will.
She's not here now. She's a very busy woman, but we will make her have a moment with us.
Oh, she will definitely have a moment. Also, there's a little empty space right here.
Yes.
This little space right here. Well, we have a bar. If you saw the picture on the banner of the North Texas Troublemaker page, we are committed to reducing the size of the bar, and this seems like the perfect spot to do it. So we're going to have a little table right here with glasses of things. So feel free to send things to us too. To drink.
We're absolutely willing to taste test.
We will taste test things.
We will taste test good things. If you send it to us and say we want to see your face and it's going to be awful, no.
Honey, we don't put things in our mouth that taste bad.
No.
No.
If it's going in my mouth, I'm going to enjoy it.
Yes. Always.
Always. If it comes out of my mouth, somebody's going to enjoy it.
That's Courtney, by the way.
Hi.
I am an adventurous eater, but it at least has to be clean.
Yes.
Yes. Cleanliness is next to me.
Oh, Sam says good good sound. So
Oh, excellent.
thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
All
We
right.
appreciate it. This is a little impromptu sound check.
Yeah.
This is not the first official broadcast.
No, we have plans for this, so we just wanted to kind of get the setup and make sure that we had all the appropriate things in frame with us, including our battle axe, and our shield from
Battle axe and
Ben-Hur.
shield.
So it kind of goes
Headboard.
headboard, lovely headboard, comfy
Mhm.
couch, lovely women.
Yes,
All of that sounds pretty good.
it does. It sounds like a good time.
It does. Well, we
I-
are.
We are.
Been
Always.
having a good time even before we went.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes, there
We
are
already-
bloopers and outtakes.
There's already an outtakes reel already. Not safe for work.
Yes.
So
So the plan is, and given our track with plans, we may not stick to it, but the plan is to do a podcast format
we'll be
with
doing
the
both.
occasional
Yeah.
live stream
Yeah.
Yes.
rather than all live streams.
Yes. And part of that's because at any given time, one of us is heading out of town.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Like me this Friday, and we've got a dozen conventions this year, I think.
It's
At this
kind of
point?
silly.
There's a silly amount of conventions.
Yeah.
It
Well,
will be fun.
We have conventions. I'm running away to Europe. I may not come back. Find some cute Italian man in leather pants. I won't be back.
But that's what StreamYard's for.
What? Yeah,
Yes.
right. There's a StreamYard, and I'll just do it from Italy. So
Mhm.
Mhm.
that would be lovely.
Yes.
Look at the look on your face, woman. What were you thinking?
that we miss you.
A lot.
Well,
And Henry would miss you.
Henry Hestige. I'm
This is
I'm
true.
feeling abandoned by my cat. So really, I have two cats. So
You do. One of them
I
is
just have a really tall one. So
almost 50.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sam is asking about the mic. This is actually, we're using a single boom mic. It is a Blue Yeti. It's the same mic that they use for live from the blanket fort.
Mhm.
We just have it in a different location.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is the blanket fort. This is across from where the guys sit.
Yeah.
Right. So the boys, the
I
table that the
don't-
boys are at are over there,
Yes.
and this is where we sit and make commentary. So
I
we're-
don't let the boys on the furniture. So
No.
And behind the mic is the sewing area.
yeah.
Yes.
So nobody's disassembling pens today.
No,
Today, right?
we don't fiddle
Oh.
that way.
We don't fiddle. No, we don't fiddle that way.
We might disassemble something, but it's usually somebody's ego. So
typically.
Speak
Yeah.
for yourself. I was disassembling a fountain pen and soaking it in
Oh.
rubbing alcohol the other day. So
That's
Right,
art
yeah.
supplies. That's completely
it's
different.
not the same thing.
it had been left inked for I don't know how long. So
Who does that?
She's cleaning her art supplies because she broke her art supplies. This is how this works.
Okay, you did it to yourself then.
Yes.
Right. It's just like, that's
No,
just the way
it's
it is.
on my
So,
fault. I did learn
Yeah.
something in looking up how to clean it though.
yeah,
That the Parker 45 fountain pen is named for the Colt 45.
really?
Yes.
Neat.
It wasn't it's not a sequence. The pen before this was the 51.
Well,
But
that's
the
weird.
year that they started production on this fountain pen, Westerns were very popular. So they named it after the Colt 45.
And see, you learned something.
You learn something
Even
every
in a
time.
sound check.
And it's
you
related
learned
to
something.
guns. So I'm playing for audience. Expect that to be all the gun talk you get from me.
Oh, I can show you the 22 my brother sent home with me because you
Ooh.
said you would like, you wanted to go
Yes.
plinking with a 22
I
rifle.
do.
I mean, it's
I
right over
do.
there. I mean, it's
Okay,
see,
I'll
it's
have
a
to
gun
check it
case
out.
right over there.
Okay.
So yeah,
Very
we're
good.
armed.
We are armed and dangerous.
Yes.
Well, we were dangerous before we were armed. So
That's
it
also
just kind of
true.
goes with it.
Oh, I mean,
Armed and legged, and
and I've talked about this before that the well-armed woman doesn't necessarily have to be carrying a weapon.
No,
no.
So
I was once told in the SCA that if a sharp tongue was a legal heavy weapon, I'd have all 3 peerages. So,
Yes.
so but
yeah, and none of us even have hair sticks in today, so
I
it's
know.
not like we
It's
have
like-
stabby things.
well, you guys both had your hair down since I had to take my hair down. So,
Well,
it's like-
I went to go put my hair up with this. I took them out somewhere,
oh
which
no.
is how they're all over the house because
Yeah.
I keep laying. So I'm like, go okay. There's not any stabby sticks there. I went to go find one in my car, and they're not in my car, and they're not in my purse, and they're not.
They have gotten up and walked away on their own.
So I
know
have-
this feeling.
This is why I have they come in pairs. I usually wear one of them because I've lost the other one. So Ben, please, I love you. If you're watching this,
Stabby sticks are a thing.
I need stabby sticks. The pink ones I think are the next ones.
Oh, you want pink ones
I have
next?
a
Yeah.
pair of the jade greens that are lovely.
Jade greens are
They
nice.
are. Jade is
that
it's
nice opal. Yeah.
I'm all about
it's on
black
my
and white.
list.
So I have
Yeah.
black ones. So
Yeah.
I have black and
If he
red
does
and
white
blue
ones.
and stripy
no,
purple.
my hair
and-
is white.
Oh, I know.
And the black
but
hair sticks look very
Mhm.
striking
They
in my
do.
white hair.
I
So
Yes, they
was
do.
more thinking of the white ones for me.
oh, you see now that would work.
Yeah,
So-
I've got black ones that are
Mhm.
more
Mhm.
the formal for
Right?
when I want to dress up
Yes.
and not have.
There you go.
So,
So Courtney
Yes.
is responsible and Cedar's responsible for the hair color of our little bump, our beginning graphic,
Yes.
which I think at some point is probably going to become a short story.
There are several short stories.
Mm-hmm.
There are several stories to go with the Three Moms of the Apocalypse, and I've got the first triptych ready to go, and
Yeah.
I just need to figure out where I'm going to put it
Uh-huh.
so people can read it.
Someone asked about anthologies, and we actually were working on an anthology just shortly before this, but that's a very different anthology, the Postcards from Mars.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. So they may
So-
not know about what we were doing, the postcard stories. Some people may pop in and not be aware of that what we were
Right.
doing.
So the postcard stories were a 50-word short story. We offered a little leeway, but if you went to 107, you will be getting a very nice note from me later.
No.
There's at least one of those. But most of the ones that went slightly over 50 actually have noticed that you could actually trim them. There's a couple of words that you can take out, or you can adjust to a single word
Mhm.
or make a contraction. So some of them will be getting feedback from me on that.
Mhm.
But we're finalizing the selections for the postcard anthology.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this was a
Mhm.
challenge we did at MarsCon where we handed out pictures from our various Midjourney adventures,
Mhm.
and people had to pick them and then write a 50-word story that went with the image. And people thought, "Oh, this is really cool." And it turned out to be a lot harder than they initially thought.
Yes.
But we were expecting what, 12, 13?
I was
And we
hoping
have-
for 10. I was
and-
hoping for 10.
And we ended up with
57.
57.
Yep.
Up from 52 when you opened your email. So yeah, whole new challenge. So
Yeah, and so some of them are making the anthology, some of them aren't. But we're gonna do one pretty much every time one of us is at a
convention.
Mhm.
So
That's the I think what do you say? No more than 20 in the book, so there'll be a published book, and then the other ones, the runners up, we might do something special with.
yeah,
yeah.
haven't figured that out yet.
But everybody that doesn't make it into the anthology, I will send feedback about them because some of it's it's a great start for a novel series.
Well, there's
Yeah.
a bunch of great opening paragraphs,
yes,
Yes.
but that's not a whole story.
right.
That's
Mhm.
not the whole thing. But we have a super secret surprise that we're not going to tell you about. We're just
No.
going to tell you that we have a super secret surprise for LibertyCon.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. And that might be a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super
All right.
secret surprise at some point announced in the Three Moms of the Apocalypse broadcast
Yes.
That's a good
regarding
place.
LibertyCon.
That's a good place to stop, but let's tell them when they can expect to see more from the broadcast.
Oh, we have to give them. God, you're just so in the schedule. So seriously.
Someone's got to keep us on track.
This is true.
Okay.
The broadcast will be up on Wednesdays.
Are we going to do that? I guess it's Wednesday. We're doing this on Wednesdays.
Yes.
But
So-
probably not live.
Not all of them will be live
Yes.
Because we're pre-record.
because we have lives
So,
and dinner and stuff like that.
Yes.
So
And speaking of dinner, y'all enjoy your dinner.
Enjoy your dinner, Raptor. Yes. So we'll be here Wednesdays. May not be live, but if we're not going to be live, we will have a pre-recorded video for you all. There will be shenanigans,
shenanigans
lots of
Yes.
shenanigans.
and instigation.
Always. That's what we do. So, all right. Well, it's wonderful to talk to you guys. Thank you very much for helping with our sound check, and we'll see you next week.